Just before we get started with the tutorial and just before we get started with making the top, I suggest that we take measurement of our bust size. In this case, you can use inches or centimeters. So I measured the widest part of my bust and this resulted in 84 centimeters and 33 inches. We're gonna need that measurement when it comes to making this top, by then making a chain that's the exact measurement of our bust. Hi guys, and welcome to the Crochet Life of Sophie. I'm Sophie. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to crochet a cute tank top. So to get started, I'm going to start off by making a half double crochet foundation chain. So this is how I make my slip knot. I leave enough tail just so that I can weave it in. So I'm gonna chain 3. After making a chain of 3, I'm gonna yarn over, insert into the third chain from the hook, which is the first chain that we made, and then I'm gonna yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through all the loops. And this is how I personally make a foundation half double crochet. I'm gonna go again. My bust measurement is 82 centimeters, so I'm gonna make a foundation half double crochet chain that's 82 centimeters. So now I've made a total of 109 foundation half double crochets. Right. So the entire chain is 85 centimeters long, and that's 33 inches. So if you'd like to make it a bit tight, you can reduce some stitches. If you want to make it a bit bigger, you can obviously add some more half double crochet foundation stitches. So I'm content with 109 foundation half double crochet chains. So what I'm gonna do next is to insert my hook, chain 1, turn my work, and I'm gonna be making a half double crochet. I'm gonna be making half double crochets across in both loops. So now I'll be making half double crochets across until the end, and then when I get to the end, I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work, and I might attach a different color. Now I'm left with 2 stitches. I'm gonna make 2 more half double crochets in each stitch, and then here with the last one, I'm just gonna insert it here. So I'm gonna attach my next color. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave enough tail to crochet as I go or weave in. So this is gonna be my next color. So I'm gonna attach the next color here, and this is how I do it. And after here I chain 1. What I do is I tie I make a double knot, and then after here I half double crochet these 2 as I go. You can decide to leave them and weave them in as time goes on. So now I'm gonna half double crochet across till the end, and when I get to the end, I'm gonna attach my third color, which is this Tropica color, And then after that I'm gonna attach my cream color and then just make half double crochets until I have enough coverage for the top that I'm making. And now I'm gonna make 2 more half double crochets before I attach my next color. Now I'm gonna attach my next color, which is cream white again. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'll be alternating between cream white, turquoise, and the color Tropica. I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work, and then make half double crochets across. As usual, I'm just gonna crochet my tails as I go. Now that I'm happy with the coverage, I'm just gonna attach my main color. So before I do that, I'm gonna work on the last few stitches before I attach my main colors. So I'm gonna be making a couple of half double crochets. I'm gonna be making a couple of half double crochet rows in the color cream white. Like here in the beginning, I made 2. So I ended up making 3 rows of half double crochets in the color cream, which is once again the main color that I used. So I ended up making 3 rows of half double crochets in the color cream. So I'm gonna start off by making 3 half double crochets in each stitch. And then in the next stitch, I'm gonna insert 5 double crochets. After 5 double crochets in the same stitch, I'm gonna make 3 half double crochets in each and every stitch. After making 3 half double crochets, I'm gonna go back again and make 5 double crochets in the same stitch. So I'm gonna continue working 3 half double crochets in 3 different stitches and 5 double crochets all in the very same stitch. Now I'm working on the last cluster of 5 double crochets in the same stitch, and there are 4 stitches left, which I'm gonna be inserting 4 half double crochets because it's the last 4 half double crochets. And after completing that, that's when I'm gonna make chain 1 and leave a long tail. You can decide which method is gonna work for you in terms of stitching the 2 sides of the panels together. I decided to sew it, which wasn't a good idea from my side, but hey, you can do whatever's comfortable. After chaining 1, I'm gonna leave a long tail, and then I'm gonna fold my top like this. I need to cut the ends that I already weaved in. So afterwards, I'm gonna basically leave a long tail so that I can attach these 2 pieces together. So you could use a slip stitch method. I'll personally be using a tapestry needle to connect these together. So after making a chain one, I'm gonna pull through the yarn, make sure that it is secured, and after that I'm gonna insert my yarn through the eye of the needle or through the hole. So you have to first determine which one is gonna be the outside part for the top. So this, personally for me, it's gonna be the inside of the top because I like this side. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So there really isn't a right or wrong way to do this. As long as the pieces are connected together, then that's all that matters. The world won't come to an end, I promise. Now I'm almost at the end. And I'm gonna go again just to make sure that it is secured. So if you didn't weave in the first tail, you can just make a double knot here. So this is what my top looks like now. So you're more than welcome to leave it as a boob tube, and if anything, so this is how I sewed it from the bottom to all the way up. I've decided I want this part of the top to be the outside of my top, so I'm gonna flip this inside out. Normally people would choose the other side, so it's honestly up to you. I still need to weave in my end. So because this is gonna be the inside of my body for the top, the inside of the top, what I am gonna do now is to attach the straps here, or start working on the straps from this side, so that when I'm done I'm able to flip it inside out. So I'm also gonna size down. I'll be using a 4mm crochet hook. You're more than welcome to stick to the one that you have been using. Make sure that the center part, the middle part, is actually in the middle, right? I'm gonna try to the best of my abilities to explain to you in a very simple way on how you can crochet the straps or even attach them. So basically, by putting on the top as a boob tube before we make the straps, it's gonna help determining where you're gonna attach the straps. Please use stitch markers so that you can be able to know where exactly you're gonna be attaching your yarn to create the straps. The simple thing is, when you're able to determine where exactly you want attach the straps, either from like the back side or the front side, then it's gonna be very easier for you to do it on the other side. So when you put it on, you can decide which area is comfortable for you to attach the straps, because also do bear in mind that you need to leave a bit of space for where the armpit where the top goes through the armpit and then all around. When it comes to the length of the straps, I honestly just freestyled it, but it's up to you whether if you want to make them short or even longer. So when it comes to making the straps, I started off by making a slip knot separately and determining which stitch I'm going to be attaching the slip knot to, and then I'm going to chain one. After making a chain one, in the next stitch I'm gonna make the first single crochet, and then I'm gonna make 3 more single crochets so that I can have a total of 4 single crochets for the strap. After making the first row of 4 single crochets, I'm gonna chain one and then turn my work. Now we're gonna switch things a little bit by using a different stitch. The stitch that we're gonna be using is the lemon peel stitch, whereby you start off by making a single crochet, then a double crochet, a single crochet, and a double crochet. So basically alternating between single crochets and double crochets. After that, I'm gonna chain one and then turn my work. Since we ended off by using a double crochet, we're gonna start off by using a single crochet. I recommend that we use an even number so that the stitches can balance, but if you have decided to go for an odd number, that's also okay. So once again, it's single crochets, double crochet, single crochets, and double crochets. I'm gonna keep repeating doing this until I am content with the length of the strap. Now I'm currently working on the last row of the straps, alternating between single crochets and double crochets. With that being said, I didn't keep track of the amount of rows I made. I crocheted until I was satisfied and happy with the length of the straps. Remember to leave a long tail for weaving in when you are done. For the opposite side of the top, now lay flat down your top on a flat surface so that we can be able to determine where exactly we're going to be attaching our yarn in order to get started on the strap. It is pretty much the same thing that we're going to be doing on the opposite side of the top. So basically I make a slip knot and then I insert my hook and then I chain one, make 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches, and when I get to the end I chain one, turn my work. Now continue doing this until you are satisfied with the length of the strap. The next and the final step is basically weaving in the end, and then I proceed to insert my yarn through the needle, and at this point I'm just weaving in the end. You're more than welcome to have a look at how I personally do it. There isn't any right or wrong way to go about it.